I don't buy new cars, I don't buy brand names. I go to Goodwill for my clothes. I like to save money, I like to find bargains. It's the life I chose. I throw nothing away, I'll find a use another day for all this junk I keep. My neighbors all hate me, they abuse and berate me, 'cause I like doing it cheap. Yeah, I like doing it cheap. Welcome to another episode of Doing It Cheap. How y'all doing, folks? It's PawPaw again. I promise you, this is the last video I'm going to do this week on these little tires and tubes and patching and fixing, because I've got them all fixed. Anyway, what I wanted to touch on is I wanted to talk to you about a couple of products that is used for the homeowner and the professional. The homeowner, it being slime, and the professional being a tire cheetah. Cheetah, like the animal cheetah. We call it a cheater. And basically what it is, it's a air tank that you pump a bunch of air on, and then it's got a spout here, and you open a big valve, and whoosh, the air rushes out very quickly, and a tire that you have trouble getting come up on the bead will boom, it inflate real quick. So this video I'll be demonstrating that, okay? This is the day after the fact, and I wanted to show you that these tires I've been working on. You'll see here in the video all kinds of soap suds or bubbles blowing out of where it's dry rotted. I mean, it's dry rotted something terrible. But the deal on these tires was, there's an old lawnmower over here. I'm just trying to get fixed up for a buddy of mine. So I was able to find a gallon of slime on Amazon for $11.14, and I've used less than a half a gallon on 2 of these tires. So I've used maybe $5 or $6, and I have repaired 2 tires. This one was the one that I was having all the trouble with the inner tube. So let me shut up and get in the rest of the video, let y'all see how this stuff worked. But I want you to see the tire is up and good and holding air, and it's not leaking anymore. And let you see how these things work. The funny way I got a hold of this is I bought on eBay. And you know how you can look on there and you can see how some of these Chinese people are trying to flood the market, and you'll see somebody that offer it dirt cheap. I think this was offered for $16.43, shipping included. Oh, hell, this thing weighs 20 pounds. And as long as I was using my PayPal card and going through eBay, I didn't see as how, even if they didn't send it to me, they tried to beat me out of my money, I could get it back through PayPal. So I order it. And lo and behold, this big 1.5-inch pipe here, it gotten dinged and messed up, caved in a little bit on the threads. And so I contacted the company. Now, number one, I knew that they didn't want to pay return shipping to have it sent back to China. I mean, Well, I knew they wouldn't want to do that. But I wasn't out to beat nobody out of nothing now. But I just told them I wanted my money back. I said, it's defective. I sent them photographs, told them what the problem was. And I said, I'd like my money back. And I'd like for you to, or I want you to send me a new one. And they said, well, why don't you have that one repaired? You know, surely you can have it repaired for the $16. And I said, well, I don't know what welding shops in your neck of the woods cost, but I ain't gonna get nobody who's got a welding shop flip a switch on for $16. Make a long story short, they told me to keep the tank, and here's my money back. And they didn't even want to pay shipping and get it back. So of course, PawPaw fixed it. So anyhow, let's watch the rest of the video, and you can see how this stuff works. I wasn't really making a video and talking, but you'll be able to see what's going on. Thank y'all so much. Now, let's see how some of the stuff works, shall we? Or some of the trials and tribulations I've been through. Well, old dry rotted tire, gonna have to have a tube or replace it. There it goes. Alright, I gave it a little extra. I love that toy. All right, now you can see it's bubbling. I put some of that slime in there. We're gonna see if that stuff will work. I sure hope it does. We'll come back. Well, how y'all doing? Let's see, what would said we'll be back. Okay, well, we're back. And this tire is the one that you just saw me put the slime in, and it had all the soap bubbles around it and all that. This is the day after, okay? So we've given that slime a chance to work, and I laid the tire on its side, and I flip it over. The idea being that I wanted that slime to work its way in those dry rotted cracks. And we're about to dip it in water to see if this worked. Now the tire is supposed to run a maximum of 14 psi, and I put 20 in it. And here's my way of thinking on it. If I've slightly overinflated the tire, then I've stretched everything, including the cracks. If I've stretched it open and allowed that slime to get in there, then when we bring the tire pressure down, everything's going to shrink, and hopefully it'll just shrink right around it, right? That's my thinking anyhow. So let's stick this thing in the water and see did PawPaw fix this thing or not. All right. Other than the bubbles I made whenever I first stuck it in there, we have success. Well, alrighty then. I just love it when a plan comes together. All right. So for about $2.50, maybe $3 each, I fixed these 2 tires. And the neat thing about that slime is it stays wet inside that tire. It doesn't get hard until it gets exposed to air. So the idea being that you put that slime in your tires and it protects you from future flats as well. Now this tire is the one that had the inner tube in it, and I actually found the puncture. There's a little nail in there that poked in that inner tube. And I will make an effort to repair that tube with a old cold patch, since my hot patches didn't work. But that way I'll have it for a spare. Well folks, thank you so very much for watching this video. Sorry we had 3 days in a row of working on tires, but I hope you learned something. Hope you got some good ideas and some tricks. I really like the vice grip trick now. You put vice grips on the side of that wheel, and then you can just take your time working a tire on it. I mean big full-size tires too. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll better tomorrow. Bye everybody.